What's up guys, it's Super Games, and I'm back here in Black Ops 2 Zombies on Die Rise with my round 1 to 20 guide. So in this video I'm pretty much going to break down the whole map and what you need to do to survive from rounds 1 to 20, the best routes to take, the best guns to get, all the perks, everything from 1 to 20 you need to survive, and of course higher if you wish. Now, one thing I quickly want to mention is let me know what you guys think of the color corrections in the comments below. I've had a lot of people telling me that there's too much contrast, the videos aren't dark enough, so I pretty much spent the whole day trying to find the right colors and the best settings for Sony Vegas, so please let me know what you think of that. Now, the first thing you want to do for this 1 to 20 guide, the first thing that you should do is jump into transit and get permanent juggernaut. It's going to help you out, especially here in the beginning. So to get permanent juggernaut, what I advise you do is just jump into transit, buy quick revive, let a zombie down you, get back up, and let the zombie down you again without quick revive. Now, you should get on that second down. If you don't, just start up transit again, and on that third down, I'll guarantee that you're going to get it then, okay? So after you do that, then you should start up your game. You can get, permanent quick revive here in Die Rise as well. All your permanent perks from transit will transfer over to Die Rise. So what you want to do here in the beginning is just kind of stay here until round 4-ish. If you do get overrun, which I do get in this video, I have to leave this round because there's just too many zombies. But what I like to do is I like to chill here until I get about 4,000 points. And as you can see here, I just get overrun. Now, this video is sped up just a bit. Normally, if I didn't speed it up, it would be about 30 minutes long. And that's a lot of video to sit through, so I sped it up a bit, so it's only about 20 minutes long, but I don't want to speed it up too much because there's certain things that I want to talk about. Now here, I get a nuke. Now, one thing you can do, you could pretty much have two options here. Now, you can go ahead and save up and get enough for Galvanknuckles, right? You can go ahead and get the Galvanknuckles right off the bat, so you can when those crawler zombies come, whatever called the gas zombies rounds, the dog rounds, whatever you want to call them, when those guys come, if you knife them that whole round, use your Galvanknuckles on them, you'll get a free perk at the end of the round, which allows you to get all 6 perks. So you can either do that, but I advise you not, because Who's Who isn't a good perk for solo because it kind of can screw you up. So what I recommend you do is just go here and buy the PDW off the wall. It's a great gun for the lower rounds, great for building up points, and there's a spot later on that I'm going to show you where I use the PDW and I just rack up tons of points. Now, also buy quick revive right off the bat. He is here in this first elevator to your left when you open that door from the spawn, and it goes down, I believe, 3 levels. Okay, here you should have your first dog round around 4 or 5. Now, one thing I've noticed about these dog rounds is around, I would say above 20, you get these guys. I don't know what to call them. I'm gonna call them dog rounds because I don't know what else to call them. It's weird calling them the Nova gas rounds because I don't know. Dog rounds, I'm gonna call them, okay? So I'm confused what I'm saying now. After round 20, these dog rounds happen the Galvanknuckles are right to your right there, by the way. They happen every 4 to 5 rounds. It's always 4 rounds, then 5, 4, and then 5, 4, then 5. Now, this is what the spot I'm talking about with the PDW. Now, just chill here. The AN94 is right in front of you, or actually not directly in front of you, but it's right down that hallway, and I am going to buy that just in a bit because that's one of the guns you want to have. If you didn't know, the AN94 in Die Rise is really powerful. It's very, very good and great for points, non-upgraded. When you upgrade that thing, it will just kill them instantly. So here you want to rack up points with the PDW. It is a great spot, but be careful. You can get overrun pretty easily, and here I buy, no I don't, never mind. I was going to say I was going to buy the AN94. I think I do just here in a second. Yeah, right here. But this AN94, this is one of the guns you do want to keep and upgrade because we're going to be training here, really close to here. So right now we're just going to be racking up points. I think I do get overrun this round. You want to stay here pretty much as long as you can. If you know you're going to get overrun, get out then. But you want to get as many points as you can because you want to be able to turn the power on, get Juggernaut, and Pack-a-Punch your A94 right off the bat. We want to get everything and get set up as fast as we can. Now, I do have like a high round strategy if you want to get to like 100 plus. I have one right now on my channel, and I'm going to be coming out with a couple more, so make sure you guys subscribe for that. These strategies on these maps are really good, and they can take you to extremely high rounds. There's one that I'm going to be coming out with soon that will take you 100 plus, no problem. Now, here we just go ahead and turn the power on, try and make that jump. If not, it doesn't really matter. Here, did we get Juggernaut? No, we get the Pack-a-Punch. As you see, I Pack-a-Punch the A94 right off the bat. And then we head downstairs, I believe, and we get Juggernaut from the elevator downstairs. Now, another thing you want to do in this time is start building the Sliquifier. The Sliquifier is pretty much the key to this strategy and is the key to the higher rounds. Now, another thing I like to do here is just sit here, rack up some more points. We want to get as many points, like I said, we get as many points as we can so we can get set up right away. And if you get overrun, there's no problem, just push back. And I didn't get the nuke here because I wanted more points. Now, I do show you 2 train spots in this strategy that you can train. The first one isn't, you know, I don't want to say it's bad. It's a good train spot because you know what, I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to talk about when we get to that point because I trained there for a couple of rounds. Now, the Sliquifier parts are located, there's always one here to your left, and there's there's one right there, and there can possibly be one over here in the kitchen. I think I run over here and pick it up. Yeah, that's possible. It can be there, or there can be 2 parts where the power is. They're always scattered in this little area. They're really usually in the same place. There's another part, and there's one more part upstairs that's a bit tricky to find, but I'm not sure if it's actually located in that spot. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's over here, and it's sitting right there. That's kind of like the trickiest part to find, but it's usually not there all the time. Okay, so now we're going to buy the Sliquifier. Not buy it. Sorry, we're going to build the Sliquifier, and Juggernaut should be in this elevator. I think I'll take this guy out. And this thing just becomes really powerful when you Pack-a-Punch it, and especially on the round I am on now, it just takes out the zombies really fast. And I believe we have these dog rounds again. I don't know why, but it just feels wrong calling them dog rounds because I know they're not dogs. Like, come on, what would you guys call them? Like, creepy crawler? No, because I remember in Kino they were called the creepy crawlers. Everybody called them the creepy crawlers or the gas zombies. No one really called them the Nova zombies, but there's Juggernaut. Juggernaut's always usually located in. Actually, I'm not gonna. Never mind. That's kind of stupid because it's always random, but it's always in the elevators here where the power is and leading up to the roof. So now we're just waiting up to get up to the roof. Now the perks that we want to buy is Quick Revive, Juggernaut, Double Tap, and Speed Cola. Now, Quick Revive, of course, we need. Juggernaut, we need. And actually, when you have the permanent Juggernaut, you actually get a Juggernaut Pro. It actually takes 6 hits for you to go down, 5 hits for you to get a red screen. Right now, I'm just looking for where Quick Revive's spawning, and I think it spawns over here. And when you go down here, oh, actually, that was Mule Cook, and I made a mistake. I actually don't remember what Double Tap was. I think it was in one of the main elevators that we missed right there by the power. But luckily I was able to drop down here, because if you actually drop down actually where Mule Kick was, and it's kind of a bitch because you have to drop down again and open up like 4 doors and waste like a couple thousand points. And this is not a good idea what I'm doing here. Not the best place to be during the middle of a round, but the Bowie knife is actually right there if you guys see in the elevator shaft. You just gotta jump in the elevator and get it. Bowie knife compared to the Galvan Knuckles, it's better to get the Galvan Knuckles. They're a one-shot, you know, I think to like around 13 or 14, somewhere around there, and the Bowie knife is like a one-shot to like around 9 or so. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I know the Galvan Knuckles are better. But in the higher rounds, I think it's always a 2-shot on the crawler guys. It's always a 2-shot with them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, wow, my screen just went black because I wasn't moving the mouse for a while. Now, whenever we pick up double tap is just for the AN-94. This is going to be the gun that you're going to be killing your creepy crawlers with, or the dog rounds. That's like the gun, because even like around 70, this thing will take them out instantly. So we get speed cola. Now we're going to go back up, and I believe we're going to go and hit up the box. Now, the one thing you also want to get is monkey bombs. Monkey bombs, you know, when there's a max ammo or something, it's kind of a good idea. You don't have to get them, but it's a good idea to get them, especially if you're going for those higher rounds. Now, this actually right here is another good train spot, but it's easy to die in here because it's easy to get blocked. But if you're a really good zombie player, you know this spot, and this is a pretty good train spot. And there I get like permanent, I don't know, like that Deadshot Daiquiri, whatever that is. But I wouldn't recommend this spot. I'm just chilling here right now because I want to rack up some points, because the box is just down there, and I'm trying to get monkey bombs. So actually I don't remember if we get monkey bombs right now or not. I played this map so many times since it's come out, I can't remember. Okay, so I think we chill here for a bit, and we're just waiting for the monkey bombs. You know, this is an okay spot. It's not too dangerous, but it's they rarely come from that ramp. Well, actually, when I say that, 2 guys come down, but they don't really come from that ramp area. They usually come from to your left, these 2 windows, or they jump over that barrier over there, or that little drop off. Now, when you drop down there, you cannot get back up. The only way you can get back to this place is you have to go all the way around the map. So make sure when you drop down, you really want to, or you can pretty much screw yourself over, and it's kind of annoying. But where we're going to be training for the first bit, or the first train that you can run, or I want to say the first train spot I advise, probably the 2 safest train spots on the map, is just down here, and still haven't got monkey bombs. I don't think I get it for a couple until like around 13 or 14. It's kind of annoying. You actually, one thing I do want to mention is once you do build the liquefier, you can get it out of the box again. So if you build it and you pick it up and you trade it again in the box for another gun in the box, you can get it back out of the box. Now, if you're playing co-op, only 1 person can have it at a time, which kind of sucks. But, you know, I guess it's fair, because the liquefier is a really good gun. If you guys don't know how this liquefier works, when you shoot it, when you shoot it at say you shoot it at a group of zombies, it will like kind of stick to one zombie first. That zombie will explode, and when it explodes, it'll like explode this purple stuff, and it will spread from zombie to zombie, right? So it's kind of like a spreading gun, and it will spread from zombie to zombie to zombie. Now, this first train spot I'm showing you is good for that. You can just keep doing that for like 5 minutes. In the higher rounds, on like round 40, you can just stand there and do this one, just run back and forth, and zombies will keep spawning in. Now, there's another spot on this map where literally you just have to stand in one spot, and the zombies will only spawn in from one spot, and that is a very good strategy, and I'm going to be posting that on my channel later on. Now, I think I got the teddy bear here, and I don't know if I end up getting monkey bombs here or not, but this is a good spot to stand, because when these crawlers come, or the dog rounds, just stand there, and they'll have to jump over, and you can just shoot them when they're jumping over the drop off. Now, this is train spot number 1. Like I said before, this is a great spot for your chain reaction. It's not the safest spot. The safest spot is the second spot I'm going to be showing you, but this is probably one of the best training spots on a Die Rise. And just run here, and if you do get overrun up here or something happens, you can go downstairs, and there is also a good train spot. I'm not sure if I do go downstairs in this video. I'm pretty sure I do, but if you kind of time when you shoot this liquefier, you can get that chain reaction going really well, and you only have to waste like 1 or 2 shots around. Even in the higher rounds, like 40s and 50s, it will just keep going and keep going, and that's why this spot is really good, and it's unique in its own way. Now I believe we drop down right here, and as you can see, this down here is also a really good train spot. Just run back and forth like this and you should have no problems. Now the one thing about this spot is that I really recommend you have permanent Juggernaut, because in this spot you get hit a lot, like a lot. Now my experience with this spot is the highest I've survived here was about 44 rounds. Was it 44? I don't know, 44 or 45 rounds without going down. Now in the other spot that I'm going to show you later in this video, I went 67 spots without going down. And I trained there on like round 67 without Juggernaut, no problem, not even getting hit once. So if you're kind of a new to zombies, or you're okay at zombies but you're not the best, I recommend the second spot I'm going to show you. But if you're really good at zombies, this is the spot. Well, if you're really good at zombies, you shouldn't even be watching this video anyway. I don't know, who knows? I watch some guys time to time, and I'm not saying I'm the best zombie player, but I've been playing zombies since World at War, so I know a thing or two about zombies. Okay, so I think after this round we head down and we go to the next spot. Now the next spot is, I like to call it the support beam room, because the room's like red and it's like these Chinese stuff, even though it's not support beams, but there are a couple are in there. But it just reminds me of these big red metal support beams they have in skyscrapers and stuff. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. It's kind of weird when you see if you haven't seen the room yet, it kind of looks like that, but there's only a couple of cement support beams laying down on the ground and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know, that doesn't matter. Okay, so now we head down to the next location. Now the AN94 is located, here's the Galvanic Knuckles, and I do buy them too. Here is where the AN94 is located, but once you drop down here you cannot get back up to the AN94, but that doesn't really matter because we're going to be mainly using this liquefier for this strategy. Now here is the safest spot to run and probably one of the easiest trains in Black Ops 2. Just run around here as I do. Like I said, I went 67 rounds without going down. There are some rounds where I didn't even get hit. It's just really safe, really easy. It does take a little bit longer, but you know, it's your choice. If you wanna like not go down, this is your spot, and if you want to kill zombies fast, I recommend using the other spot. So you got to be careful when you're running here. Make sure you shoot your liquefier right around here where I do. You don't want to shoot it right there because the zombies can get stuck on the goo and they can completely block you off and die. Even though that's never happened to me, but it's a possibility and I've seen it happen to some people. So I always shoot it right around this area because it's a big open area, and there's a couple, and if you get, you know, trapped, or if you get your train blocked off, or the zombies that are blocking you in one way, you can easily just go another way. It's really easy. I'm not sure if I showed in this video or not, but I'm pretty sure you do. So but you know, personally this is the best spot and this is what I use a lot, but there's a couple other spots that are better than this, but they're more risky, right? This is just a really, really good safe spot. This is almost better than Ascension. If you guys remember the train in Ascension, I think this is better than that. This is a really, 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 really good spot, and that's a lot of reallys. So I don't know, there's not much more to talk about. We're around 19, just about to finish this off. Let me know what you guys think of Die Rise in the comment section below. Do you guys like this map? You know, before it was about to come out, I was kind of scared that it was going to be a lot like Transit, and I hated Transit, but this map impressed me so much. It's so much better than I thought it was going to be, and overall Treyarch did a really good job with this map pack, and I shot the goo there again, which I said not to. Remember, don't shoot it there. Well, right now it's really not too bad, but in the higher rounds it can really get you. Yeah, but anyways guys, I think I'm just gonna end it here, and just enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope you guys get to hundreds. Sorry guys, it's really late. It's like 1 in the morning. I hope you get to really high around like 100 plus with this strategy, and I hope I help you guys with zombies, but I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, it's late. Anyways guys, that's for now. Peace out.